India-U.S. relations and increasing cooperation in the Indo-Pacific region, the U.S. ambassador to India, Garcetti, emphasized mutual reliance and job creation as a priority of the partnership. Key areas of focus include AI, semiconductors, and diversifying supply chains. He, of course, added that India will play a major role in the global AI revolution. He was, of course, speaking to me earlier in the day for an exclusive chat on the way forward for ties between the two nations, even as the United States is getting into election mode.
Whether it's CEOs in the United States that were born in India that lead large companies like Google and Microsoft, or whether it's our leaders, or whether it's my own role and our national security advisors' roles, we see that technology right now is facing a crossroads. On one hand, we see technology sometimes being used for bad things, to divide us, to harm us, to do things that are negative, to monitor us. That vision is very different than two democracies. And the way I articulate it is that democracies, US and India together, can guide a vision for our people and for the world of technology that instead of harming us, protects us, instead of dividing us, connects us, instead of being used to monitor us, maybe actually detects for us health maladies, can be used, in other words, as a force for good, whether that's telecommunications, whether it's semiconductors, artificial intelligence, the breakthrough possibilities of quantum, going into space, in the defense, biotech, energy areas. So for me, the vision is that, as I've said, this is a multiplicative relationship. It's not India plus the United States. It's not addition. It's multiplication. It's India times the US. For instance, when we are able to make a breakthrough on a vaccine for something like dengue, or more recently for malaria, we don't have the scale-up knowledge that India has, but we might make the breakthrough, bring that technology here. Your technology to produce, suddenly, I was in Pune just a couple months ago, taking the first batch of malaria vaccines, brand new vaccine, off to Africa, where there's a child dying every minute from malaria. So, if we look at our ability to bring our principles, our values, our democracies to bear, I think we don't have to fear artificial intelligence, but we can embrace it. We can look at space not as a place for warfare or competition, but for peaceful exploration and a way to monitor climate change and other things that are the challenges of today. So, we love Indian technology and India loves American technology. We rely on each other all the time. Where, the 12 hours of the day that we're working in the United States, suddenly our sun sets and we hand the baton to workers that are here in Bangalore or in Hyderabad or in Maharashtra. And we can 24/7 really be working on making sure that we guide technology to a positive place and have the breakthroughs necessary to improve our lives.
When you speak about guiding technology to drive into a good place for the betterment of the people, Ambassador, I have to speak about AI. The United States and India are, of course, signatories to the global partnership on AI. India has also hosted two global events as far as AI is concerned, inviting policy makers from across the globe for responsible use of AI, while also making sure that innovation doesn't really get hampered. I want to understand from your point of view on how this partnership can be further elevated, can be further explored, so that responsible use of AI can take place. And where do you see India's leadership? How do you really see India taking a leadership position as far as driving the AI safety agenda across the world is concerned?
Absolutely. The world's most populous country must, and we must listen to India, we must collaborate with India, and I think we're aligned with those same values. We don't want to throttle the marketplace. We want to see jobs come out of this, we want to see improvements in human life come out of this, but we also want to make sure it's human guided. And AI people call artificial intelligence. I like the term augmented intelligence because it really will augment, if done right, our lives, how smart we are, the way we can look at healthcare, diagnoses, the way we can have the rote work that we all hate in our jobs be automated so we can focus on the more impactful and interesting work. Even here.
All right, so that's the U.S. ambassador to...
If you like this video, then like, share and subscribe to ET Now.